Hello, beautiful people. Today I want to talk to you about the most important thing in life. That if you get this one thing right, everything else in your life could be a total disaster, but if you get this one thing right, it's guaranteed to set you on the right path. You could have all sorts of things going wrong in your life, and if you were to change this one thing, you're pretty much golden. So what is it? What is this most important thing? The most important thing in life is people. It's people. Nothing comes close. Not one thing. You could be broke, you could be unhealthy, you could be in bankruptcy, and if you were to surround yourself with high vibe, positive people who are on their own journey of growth, that tribe would lift you up, and your life would be completely different a year from when you met them if you hung out with the right group of people. I feel so much appreciation for the people in my life. I think it's truly one of the biggest blessings that I have is the quality of people that I've met. You know, one good person in your life could completely change your life forever. But if you have 3 or 4 or 5 close friends who lift you up, who are in a high vibe, you're going places. You're going wherever your friends are going. So if your friends are on the path of growth, you're going to be on the path of growth. And if your friends are not doing much with their life, you're probably not going to be doing much with your life. We've all heard the phrase that you are the sum of the 5 people closest to you. And we all know it, but we don't all practice it as strictly as we should. We allow all sorts of people into our lives. When I started setting higher standards for the people that I was going to be close with, it made all the difference in the world. Hang out with the people you most want to be like, and be aware that every person is shaping you. Every person is molding you. There's no such thing as hanging around someone's energy and not having it imprint on you. If you hang around with them long enough, their behaviors, their thoughts, their energy will transfer to you, and you will start picking up their habits and their thinking. And I think that is the most crucial point, because we don't see this. It's an invisible thing, but we pick up on other people's thinking. If you hang around people who think big, you're going to think big. If you hang around people who think small, you're going to think small. Where do you find these people? What if you are going through life and you know that you need better people in your life, but you can't seem to find them? Well, the simplest answer is you go where they are. You figure out which environment do these people actually show up in. Could it be a personal growth workshop? Could it be a plant medicine ceremony? You know, I had one friend who, he said he met the best dates of his life, the girls that were the most interesting to him, on plant medicine journeys. He would make the deepest connections with people, and that's where he found his tribe. Those same exact people, if you see them out in a different environment, you might not even recognize that they're your soul brother or your soul sister. So you got to go to where they're at. What lights you up? And where do you think people like you are going to show up? I moved to Bali partly because I knew that I would find really great people here. I knew that Bali attracted a specific type of person, and I knew that I wanted to be around those people. And when I came here, my predictions were right. I've made some of the best connections of my life here, and it's truly been one of the biggest blessings in my life. I think I want to cap off this video by just reminding you that nothing matters more than people. So if you're having trouble with money and you're trying to solve it in a business way, the problem might be that you don't have the right people in your life. Because if you had enough entrepreneurs in your life, their ideas and their mindsets and their thinking would rub off on you, and it would improve your finances in a roundabout way. So instead of buying a course or reading that book, find some new people. If you're having trouble with your health, again, the instinct might be, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to work out, I'm going to get a trainer. All those things are great. But perhaps get a few new friends who are very physically active. And those friends will, if you hang around with those people, you will match their frequency. If they're constantly working out, you're probably going to adopt some of those habits just by being around them. Or you're going to repel each other. So if there's too big of a gap, you're not going to be able to match their frequency, and they're eventually going to fall out of your life. Whatever you want in life, seek out the people who have it and who embody it. And that's where you'll find your biggest treasure. And one other thing, be vulnerable, because the more vulnerable you are with someone, the more they open up to you. And if you want to establish those deep connections with someone, the only way that's going to happen is if you let down your shields and you let down your guard, and you allow them to see you as you are, and you allow them to see into your heart and see into your shadows and see into your weaknesses. That's where you'll grow the most. That's where you'll receive the most help. It's when you open up. When you keep everything closed off, people don't know what you need help with, and they can't read your mind, and they won't be able to lift you up even if they wanted to. It's when you open up that you can establish a deep connection with someone and allow the universe to work through people to help you. So it's a dance between you and the universe and other people. The best people for you are the ones that challenge you. They're the ones that you feel like, ooh, I don't know if I can come up to their level. That's the juice. That's the work. You see, you've got to hang out with people that continually lift you up and continually push you. There is nothing better than having good people in your life. There's no bigger blessing. You could have all the money in the world, the best career, the best home, but people are what make life sweet. And if you haven't found the right people, keep looking. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. Your homework for today is to reach out to the highest vibrational person you know, the highest frequency person you personally have connected, the person who is most inspiring to you, and the person who you know will push you in life if you open up to them. I invite you to reach out to them and reconnect and invite them into your vulnerability. Show the universe that you are ready for deeper connections in your life, more fulfilling connections, and watch what happens. Much love, and I'll see you in the next one.